What up, everybody's Comics Addiction coming at you another video. Today I'm gonna show some of the new pickups. I actually picked up a couple of good amount of new pickups compared to the usual. My comic shop had a dollar sale. Picked up some okay stuff, but I did pick up some big boy books. Well, one big boy book and a couple other small keys. So enough babbling, let me just go ahead and start. Picked up Deceased, the variant cover. I thought that was pretty cool. Or she's a cat, wild rabies rabbit cat. I picked up Savage Avengers, annual #1. I don't like the cover, but I've been following the story. It's been a fun story. By the way, happy Halloween to everybody. Those of you who have kids, it was a blast. Just seeing my kids just come back full of excitement with all those candy bars, which, by the way, they don't get to eat any of it. But they just love going out there, trying to scare people and saying trick or treat. I picked up this one, Inhyuk Lee, I think it is. Marvel Zombies Resurrection. Now this one was a great cover. Basket full of heads. Venom. I wanted to get the regular cover. They only had this one, but I was like, whatever. Just pick it up. Conan the Barbarian, #10. The Final Fate of Conan. And this cover, I really liked it. I really liked it. Plain simple. This is more of a cover grab. Silver Surfer Black, the Mary Jane cover. Chrononauts. Kind of excited that it's back, and not so excited just because where do you go? The way it ended, it was such a great fun story, but I was like, okay. Which, by the way, if you guys never read Chrononauts, this is volume 2 pretty much, like 4 years later. I picked up this right here, Deceased #6. It's again another great cover, Dark Side. And my pickup of the week, bam, Little Mermaid #1. It's the 30th anniversary, and they reprinted kind of the story of the way the movie goes. So I thought that was freaking awesome. Yeah. So let me show you what I picked up real quick from the dollar books. Which, by the way, one of the big boy books that I'm going to show, I will be doing some big shout outs and big thanks. Sorry, gotta fix this before I just dump it or something. From the dollar issues, I picked up Black Widow #1, the hip hop variant. I'm always gonna pick this book up if it's there. It's a great cover. I don't know who added price at $9.99, but did not sell. A-Force #1. Wolverine #1. #2 was not there. Somebody picked it out. I got there a little late, and somebody was already digging on the first row, and I saw some keys, and I was like, let me start on the other side. If he's gonna do that, I'm not gonna follow. I'm just gonna jump on the other side. All New Wolverine #1. I picked up The Flash. I picked up #4 of Aquaman. These are Mylar, so I was like, oh, for $1? Yeah, why not? Aquaman #2. I think that's the first appearance of the, what were they called? The Trench or the Brood? They were called something. I thought they were awesome in the movie. Some freaky ass creatures. #3 and #1. I picked up an Alex Ross cover, Justice #5. You see Cheetah's claws just Champions #1. What I thought was really cool about this is that whoever collected this still had the original little print that Scotty Young did. I finally found a convention special Lobo. It's pretty hilarious. Main Man, The Thrash, Action Frags, and Lobo Comics. And now that Christmas coming around the corner, everybody starts celebrating Christmas in September instead of December now. Bam! Lobo kills Santa. Well, I hope he does. For those of you that like the amalgam books, I found a couple. Magneto and the Magnetic Men. Wow, that is a very lazy title. Spider-Boy. Definitely has that Superman colors. Spider-Boy Team Up. Returning Guardians 2099 Galactic. The Magnetic Men featuring Magneto #1. I thought this was a badass cover. Amazon #1. Definitely one for the PC. And something that's really cool. Not the greatest of shapes, but just happy to pick it up. Was Fantastic Four, the one-shot movie cover. Everybody said this was garbage, and then they saw the new one and said, like, oh my god, this is an Oscar-worthy movie compared to the other one. This is before he was Captain America. He was a little young kid. Superboy. I think that's the cameo appearance of King Shark, Tiger Shark, which I found right there. Too many books. So yeah, found all those books. Like I said, my store had a dollar sale. One thing that I had been doing was posting on Instagram, and then I realized whether it's through flea markets or through a call or anything, I kept on posting where I found them, and everybody's been posting, oh, look at this, look at that. And I noticed that now there's not only hunters, but now you get comic shop people that are starting to hunt in certain areas. And I was like, oh, screw that. I'm staying quiet wherever I found my stuff now. I'll just be like, hey, found this, bam, that's that. The only one that I will talk about is that I finally found a connection, let's call him that, or her. And that person gives me a call whenever they have books for me. So I picked up a bunch of books. I'll show them next time just because I want to show what I picked up recently. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Finally have a connection. I'm copying Mr. Silver. So the first book I picked up, I picked this book up at Comic Link. I have no idea if this is original CGC or what, but this book could definitely be pressed and cleaned. I'm not sure how much improvement I would get, but I want a CGC case, so regardless, I'll probably get it, crack it, clean it, press, and send it to CGC. And that's it's a Dell number 795, Walt Disney's Jiminy Cricket. There might be some people that do not know who that is. That's fine. Youngsters, older people, y'all better know who this is, damn it. And this is a guy from Pinocchio. I'm a huge fan of this guy. And I love this cover. I probably want to buy like some type of action figure or something and put them next to it and just be like, bam, right there. For the action figure, bam, right there. So I think this is badass. 1957 graded 2004. See, they would even put when it got graded. July. Wait, 4th of July. That's pretty cool. They actually did grade it that day. Another book I got. I threw in a bid. I didn't think I was gonna win, and then I went on break, and I was like, "Damn, I won." I was like, "Yeah, screw it. I'll take it." This is a book that I have not been hunting for. I personally, and that's just me, I'm not the biggest fan of this cover. I think it looks good, but I'm not gonna be hunting for a high grade. And for the grade this got, I'm really happy with it. Not gonna upgrade. And that's Batman 232, 3.5. But this is one of the prettiest 3.5s I've seen. Has that writing right there. Has a small crease right here. 2 little chips. The staples, I don't know if they're rusting or what. I think they were. Hopefully nobody tried to clean them or anything. Like I said, I don't plan to break it out of slab, so yeah, like I said, this is the prettiest 3.5 I will ever see. Or I'm sure there's other pretties, whatever. Yeah, picked that up, really excited. It's time to get some of the Neil Adams keys. But one that I did want a high grade was the Joker one, the Batman 251, I believe, and I did get a higher grade. Now, my final book is the Big Boy book. I want to give a huge, I'll leave this here, shout out to The Boy Who Had 7 and DS Comics. DS having an auction, as you guys saw, for those of you who participated or just watched. And I hit him up. I was like, talked to him, and I let him know that I was going to have somebody bidding for me. And somebody I trust. He's always been around for a long time, and I owe him big time, and that's The Boy Who Had 7. He did some blind bids for me and was able to snag this bad boy up right here, and that's the Avengers number 8, 5.0. This book roughly goes anywhere from $450, I think, $430 to $500 I've seen it go. And I got a hell of a deal. Like I said, I want to thank DS for being okay with somebody bidding for me. And I definitely want to thank The Boy Who Had 7. Brother, if you're watching, I owe you big time. Yeah, man. Like I said, thanks to DS and The Boy Who Had 7. Just happy to pick this book right here, because I've always loved this cover. I'm trying to pick up the early Avengers, but I guarantee once this guy comes out on TV or is announced for a movie or show or whatever, that's it. It's gonna get way too crazy in price. It's a beautiful 5.0. I think 5.0 on a book is just right for me, because there's no major damage, creasing, or anything like that. It just has that little writing. The cover is like I said, it's a beauty. Happy to pick it up. I would say I picked up some pretty good books. You got these right here. And this right here. This, oh, by the way, this is a 8.0. I don't know what I think Press and Clean. I'm not sure. I think it'll probably still be a 8.0, maybe 7.5. Who knows? But yeah. I'm gonna stop rambling on. Collect what you love, and like I said, next time I already have a bunch of books I'm ready to show. We'll try to post up more consistently. All right, guys. Till next time. Later.